Hello Pisces, welcome to my channel. This is going to be your August reading for Sun, Moon and Rising. We will start off with a sound bowl just to tune into the energy, so you can join me if you like. I'm going to take a breath in and exhale. Okay, Pisces, let us see what August is bringing you. We're going to do a cross of truth. It tells me where you are, what you want, what's working for you, what's the challenge, and then the outcome. Okay, and we will clarify. But just so that you remember that this is a reading for the collectives. It's not a one-to-one reading, so use what works for you and discard the rest, okay? If you'd like a personal reading, you can check out my website. Information is in the description box below. Okay, Pisces. Okay. Current energy, the Queen of Pentacles. Standing pretty strong there. Desire. Oh, the sun. Yes, we all want the sun in our life. Illumination, abundance, vitality, money. Oh, it's good. Feeling youthful. What's working for you is the Seven of Cups, meaning that you actually have more options than you realize, okay? And you can sample those and explore those. The challenge, King of Cups. Okay, so this could be someone in your environment that it may be a little bit of a rocky boat. And then the outcome is a Knight of Pentacles. Excellent. So we've got two Pentacle cards here, which really talk about kind of slow energies, but they're talking about kind of method, practicality, getting, being very grounded in the desires and the action forward. Okay, so I'm just going to clarify all of these cards before we go into it. It may be that this King of Cups is actually wanting to point you in a different direction, okay? But you're like, no, I want to choose. Because I am the one with options, okay? The reason I say that is because you're snoozing over there and you are fantasizing about many options and opportunities, and then the way it's lying on my spread here is that the mermaid on the boat, well, it's not actually a mermaid, it's just like part of the boat, is pointing in a different direction, and you're like, no man, I want to choose. I want to choose what I want. Okay. Under the Queen of Pentacles, we have the Six of Swords, the Star, and the Knight of Wands. Under the Sun, we have the Five of Cups, Three of Wands, and the Seven of Cups again. And under the Seven of Cups, we have the Seven of Pentacles, the Seven. We got a sevens going on for you, Pisces. Sevens are the number of spirituality. Even if you look at the way seven is written, so for you, I'll do it mirror image like this. It's almost like you've climbed up in terms of the two lines making a seven. It's like you climbed up and you've kind of hooked on to a higher realm, okay, and you're sort of hanging there. It's like it's rising up. And we also have the Nine of Swords, okay, but don't worry, that's in your good position. Now, King of Cups, we've got the Judgment here, this Six of Cups, and the Knight of Swords, and then under the Knight of Pentacles, we've got the Two of Pentacles, ooh, Eight of Wands, and the Magician. Very nice. Okay, so you are sort of sitting pretty this month. I mean, we are in August, so we do have the Lionsgate portal on the 8th of August. These are the strongest, really strong energies to really manifest our desires. So it is really important that we are very conscious and aware of what we're thinking about, what we're feeling like on a daily basis, so that we can really make the most of that energy, particularly on that day. All right, because like an opening. I need to sneeze or not. Sorry, I was ill recently, so okay, you are recognizing within yourself, Pisces, just how resourceful you are, right? Just how talented you are, just how kind of connected you are, all right? And what this does is it gives you this great sense of relief within yourself. It sort of fires you up. We've got the Six of Swords, the Star, and the Knight of Wands over there, okay? So because of this energy, it's like you feel like the things that you've been stressed about recently, they're now kind of fading into the background, okay? You're now focusing on your North Star, which is basically your faith and hope for the future, okay? It can also talk about wish fulfillment. It can also talk about publicity, being under the spotlight, okay? And you're charging forward with the Knight of Wands. In a sense, the Knight of Wands like follows their passion, right? And just like gets things done like super uber quick. So it's weird because the Queen of Pentacles is a nice sort of I'm good, I'm sorted kind of energy. But with those three clarifying cards together, it feels to me like you're at this position where you feel like solid enough to just go grab that opportunity. You are charging forward to grab your wish fulfillment. It's beautiful. Now, the desire here, with that Sun card I was talking about, we have the Five of Cups, the Three of Wands, and the Seven of Cups, okay? So your desire is to unlock within you pain from the past, suffering from the past, which felt like it was going on forever. Okay, so if you have been actively doing any sort of healing work from your inner child or spiritual work, or if you've just been kind of working on a project, working on something at home or in the workplace, obviously, and it felt like it was just never ending, and it's like the efforts you put in, it's like you don't feel, you don't, because in the Five of Cups it talks about the man's lost his taste for wine, okay? Now, that's awful. We love wine, right? You don't want to lose your taste for something so delicious. So, this is kind of working out, it feels like it's taken so long to recognize within yourself, like, it doesn't have to be down that direction. Now you have the opportunity. What's coming to light for you is that actually you have a whole big world out there to make other choices. You don't have to be carrying on doing as you've been doing, because it felt like you got stuck in a bit of a rut and it wasn't paying off. Now this could be in a relationship or work, or it's even health regime, okay? But you were trying to do it one way, and it's just not working. It took you so long. So now you're kind of going back to the drawing board. But within that, with the Sun, you're seeing it from a very positive point of view. Okay, you're seeing it with the possibility of more out there, the possibility of power, in the sense of self-empowerment. Okay, and self-empowerment is when we have a wider bandwidth of options available to us, where we can see it doesn't have to be this way or this way. There's a whole multitude of options to go down, okay? So that's what's coming to light for you, and you wanted to see in your life where you can activate those certain points. Now, the Seven of Cups, this is working in your favor, knowing that you have options available to you and sort of choosing, oh, what do I do? It's clarified by the Seven of Pentacles, Seven of Wands, and the Nine of Swords. So in a way, there may have been a little bit kind of thinking, a bit of worry. I don't feel massively worried about this, but you're trying to suss out within yourself what really paid off, okay? So if you, because this looks to me like a shift in direction for you, okay? It has work vibes to it. A little bit of love, but mostly work vibes. This is more talking about kind of where you feel fulfilled in your daily endeavors, you know, the whole purpose of life, or the, you know, what are you doing with your time? It's kind of that you reach that point of like, I need to enlighten myself with more options that are going to really fulfill me or make me feel a bit more wholesome inside. So within that, what's really helping you this month is working out what energy you put into things and what you got out in return, okay? And recognizing as well that you're no longer going to put up with giving too much of your energy away unless it doesn't meet a certain criteria or a certain energetic trade, okay? It is something that you're a little bit worried about because you're like, oh, I don't want to make the wrong decision. But I don't feel like you are you are activating a decision or choice just yet. I think you're just kind of working with all the energies. You're playing with all the energies, okay? So it's kind of working out for yourself. What do I get back from the energy that I put into things, okay? Where do I have a very clear, almost statistic of that, either be it in relationships, in business, with family, with friends, anything, right? You're looking at what I put in, what do I get out, okay? Where am I sort of, I don't want to say sabotaging myself, where am I allowing other people to take more from me? And what is actually getting me what gets me pissed off, you know? So when you sort of work out what the things that really irritate you and grate at you, they can be sure signs to I mean, I don't like to kind of focus on the negative here, but sometimes they can be sure signs to figure out why you're not enjoying something anymore, okay? And then then you can sort of switch it around. So say, for example, you work for a company and you're at that point of like, you know what, I feel like I need a change. And so you start to look at, but I don't know what it is because I feel like I'm not getting enough out of it, and other people are taking credit for my work, and then maybe this, and it might be like worrying you a little bit, but this is all good because it's setting you up for the next stage, right? It may be the case of, well, what gets me so worried? Or what gets me pissed off a little bit? And you kind of go, okay, well, having lack of recognition for my efforts. Say, for example, it's an example. Then you can turn it around and then you can decide, okay, so what I need to implement moving forward is that whatever I do, whatever other work I do, I need to make sure that I am being recognized for my contributions, okay? So it's about taking sometimes the things that concern you and turning them around to help you move you in the right direction. Now, the challenge, King of Cups, okay? You see how level-headed he is. I mean, he's a monk, and his ship is basically about to go down because there's a storm around him, but it's not going to happen because he's the King of Cups, right? It's clarified by the Judgment, the Six of Cups, and the Knight of Swords. I'll just share these. Excuse me, I've got a little bit of a sniffly nose now after my sneeze, or lack of sneeze. So there could be that you're in a way maybe waiting. This kind of gives me the vibe of you're looking for a change in direction, but it's almost as if that you are giving that choice to somebody else in your life. Now, King of Cups can be male or female, doesn't matter, but it's someone who is a good person. You know, they've got a good head on their shoulders. They are slow to anger. They are emotionally connected, very wise, okay? And it feels to me like you're almost giving them the opportunity to decide for you, okay? And they may be looking at it from a very sort of past, like an old energy, like a old paradigm, and maybe they're even trying to help you into gathering information, and they're communicating with you and going, well, you know, Pisces, if you did it this way, this way, this way, and this way, it's bound to work. This will be a better direction for you. And I feel like it's just niggling at you. So it feels to me that a decision or some sort of judgment has been laid out, and it doesn't feel like the universe, because sometimes it can feel like the universe places a judgment, but it feels to me like either an energy from the past or someone from the past is trying to make a judgment call for you. That's what it feels like. Or yeah, to kind of decide for you. That's the biggest energy I'm getting. And they could be communicating this a lot, and you could just be going like, oh man, go away, you know, it's that kind of thing. So that's going to be the challenge. Now that you know, work with it, okay? Try and not be emotionally triggered by it if possible, okay? But the outcome is a Knight of Pentacles, which is strong and solid. Slow and steady wins a race. This Knight of Pentacles, he's on a very long journey. He's got his tortoise at the back of the camel there, and he's got a plant. So even though he feels like he's in a desert at the moment, he knows he's on the right path because there's an oasis at the bottom of that sand dune, and he's going to set up camp there, and he's going to grow his plants, and he's going to have his farm, okay? And he knows that if he does this the right way, it's sure to pay off. Okay, it's clarified by the Two of Pentacles, the Eight of Wands, and the Magician card. So don't worry too much at the moment if you are uncertain about the direction. Figure out what values are going to be what you value as high, what you need in your life to make you feel fulfilled, okay? What are those values? And as long as you got those values, that's enough of a momentum, enough of a direction. Because sometimes when we become too specific on what exactly it should be, then we kind of we limit ourselves to the amazing opportunities that are available. So I feel this this energy of slow and steady wins a race, and the juggling act between kind of, perhaps if you haven't decided what you want to do, say for example it's the work thing and you want to change work, keep doing the work thing, but then at the same time start investigating, start researching and playing around. And it's a bit of a juggling act, but then we're going to start seeing quite a lot of momentum. So what feels initially by the end of the month still quite slow and methodical, actually behind the surface, behind the scene, beneath the surface, things are actually hotting up pretty quickly for you, because we've got that Eight of Wands and the Magician. So you really are making grand momentum by not being too specific and being more open, okay, and just kind of plodding along. It's like you sense something new is coming on in. All right, so a very interesting reading, Pisces. I really hope this helped. Okay, if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. It helps my channel, and thank you for watching, thank you for subscribing, and I'll see you next time. Take care.